Yo, what is up, guys? Today we are playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, and we're going to be doing the 1-1 mono red deck. So we're going to go through a quick overview of that real quick, and then we'll hop into some games. So I've got the Fervent Champion, First Strike and Haste. That's basically the only reason we use it here. It's a 1 cost, just a really nice 1 cost. Got Grim Initiate, First Strike, when it dies you amass 1, so it works for a really good blocker. You don't really have to be afraid when you attack with it because it creates another creature which synergizes with the deck, so that's excellent. I've got Infuriate here, target gets +3/+2, super good utility card for blocking or attacking. Either way it works out really well. I've got 4 Scourge Spitters. This card is absolutely beast in this deck. It is one of my favorite cards in M20. 1 cost, when it attacks it deals 1 damage immediately upon attacking, and then it's a 1/1 creature on top of that. I've got 4 Shock, great for red removal. Everyone knows how important those shocks can be. It just really helps everything synergize as well. Got 10 Street Dodger. This card I'm really impressed by. Upon looking at it the first time I was like, yeah, it's just another 1/1 with haste, but its ability really separates it from what I'm used to in Magic. You know, basically 1 mountain and it can't be blocked unless they have a defender, which I really don't run into a lot with this deck, so that's excellent. I can always get some guaranteed damage off. I don't really have to worry about it dying, especially when I got Cavalcade out. Cavalcade is huge if you haven't heard about it. Just a beautiful card there. It basically makes all of these things deal major damage, and you can synergize with Torbrand. And what he does is, if a red source would deal damage, he deals that much +2. So every creature that's power 1 or less that attacks, Cavalcade activates for 1 damage. Torbrand makes that 3 every time. So that is just amazing. I've got Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. We basically just use her second ability, the create 2 1/1 red elementals that gain haste, and then you sacrifice them at the end of the step. Those are just really good for poking. They're really good for activating that Cavalcade. I mean, they deal major damage with Torbrand. It's just a great card to have in the deck. Very seldom I'll find myself using her third ability, which is basically pulling out a sorcery or instant card out of the graveyard and reusing it. A previous version of this deck that I used to run, I ran a Goblin Gathering. I think I ran 4 of them, and that was where I found myself using that ability more often. Goblin Gathering is a really good card to replay just because it creates a lot of 1/1 goblin tokens. It's a really viable card for this deck in general just because it gives you some free chips on the board basically. Chandra Spitfire, this card is huge. It can be absolutely gigantic. Basically it gets a +3 every time you deal non-combat damage, so that card's just great. Light Up the Stage. This is huge with its spectacle cost only being 1. It gives you access to 2 other cards off the top of your deck, and I almost every time I use it find it being useful. It's like very seldom will I get, you know, cards that aren't useful, or I'll get land out of both draws, something like that. I've got Chandra's Outrage here. It's just kind of chilling out for right now. I'm still working on building this deck, getting some different cards that kind of synergize better than this. This is like the highest mana cost card in my deck right now. Same with Torbrand, but I just I do like it when I'm able to use it, but I don't find myself being able to use it very often, so it will get replaced at some point, but at this time it's just chilling there. We've got Torbrand, Thane of Redfell. This card is absolutely dirt nasty. I love this card. It can make a seemingly tiny board into huge damage. Easy. Super easy. It is a great card. Well worth getting. Well worth adding to your deck. Any red deck I feel like could be, you know, benefit of this. Like, it makes any creature deal +2 damage. It makes any spell deal +2 damage. It makes everything huge. So this card is great. 4 cost for the mana. Makes it just straight up OP in my opinion. But then we've got 21 mountains right now. It's kind of an in-between number for what I see some people running. Standard that it wants to put in is 24. I've seen people run all the way down to 18, which it could work definitely. It does work sometimes, but basically that's the deck we're going to be running today. So let's get into some games here. See what happens. Got the Chandra avatar. Alright. Okay, let's see. So we got Grim Initiate, 10th Street Dodger. We haven't really seen how those work this video, so that's cool. I'll go ahead and keep 7. I got 3 mountains. That's generally like the absolute best hand. It always goes really well. I could play Chandra. I could play full cost light up the stage. Which I don't know why I would, but you know, that type of thing. Let's see. Grim Initiate. Yeah, go like that. That way I can block this card when he attacks, if he attacks, and then I'll amass 1. Works out well for me. He's going to sack Ember Hauler to destroy my Grim Initiate. Hopefully. I hope that's what he does. Too bad I got 2 of them. Could play 10th Street Dodger this turn, but yeah, I guess we'll do that. If anything, I can just save for, yeah, go no attack. Be kind of pointless for us to attack at this point. He's just going to block with Ember Hauler, destroy any of our creatures. Let's see, Shaman attacks target creature and opponent controls, can't block this turn. Huh. Why does that come in? Oh, because of Riot. That's right. Okay. Interesting. I like that. He's definitely got the Goblin synergy going on. Let's play our mountain here. I don't have anything that can proc Spitfire yet, so I'm gonna go with the Chandra. Play that. Gonna go with create 2. These guys, we're going to attack with both of them. If anything, it'll just block it with the Shaman and the Ember Hauler. Yeah, nothing gained, nothing lost there. They would have died anyways. Kind of looks like a pointless move, but I like to create pressure like that. If anything, you know. Ooh, this guy might have us beat. All of these cards synergize really well together. He's definitely going to take Ember Hauler out, I would assume, at some point. If I can get Cavalcade, it's game over. Like, I'll just let him attack me here. That's cool. I'm not really worried about it. Yeah. No? Yes? No? Something? Good. Yeah. I'll just no block. Not a big deal. Ah, Cavalcade right there. Boom. Excellent. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to play a Spitfire just like so. I'm going to activate her. We're going to go ahead. Going to attack with, let's see, I'm going to go next to combat. We're going to attack with these guys for sure. I'm going to attack with both of my Grim Initiates, and I'm going to call that at least 2 damage. Now, if he blocks with the Banneret, he's tapped out. He can't give the effect, which doesn't really matter anyways, but he wouldn't be able to kill a higher creature. I thought it was a 2/1 that it got, but so he doesn't really want to do that. He might block with Krenko, but he might be afraid that I've got like a Shock or a Infuriate in the back line there, so he's really unsure what to do right now because he wants to save his Krenko. That card's huge. That card's going to give me the most trouble out of everything right now, just because, but Cavalcade's going to win us the game next turn if he just doesn't have anything that can absolutely win. If he can't destroy a Spitfire next turn, by next turn, the game's pretty much over at that point, because he doesn't have any flying, and right now I have 5 1/1s that'll attack. Oh, my bad. I'm just sitting here talking. Yeah, basically, so it doesn't look like he's blocking any of that, which is cool. Do damage. But yeah, basically I'll have 5 1/1s that'll be attacking, so that'll do 5 of these, which will then give me 15 added to Spitfire. So Spitfire by itself, if he can't block it, will destroy him. And I got him out, so not a big deal. But I'm just hoping he can't destroy Spitfire, honestly. That puts us in a little bit of a bad position at that point. And if he's gonna attack with that. For some reason he's leaving the banner right back, which I'm just gonna let him go all out. Like, he can have all of that damage because I win next turn, and he doesn't deal enough damage. Yeah, his goblins can't attack, so I'm gonna go no blocks. He's gonna deal 7 to me. Good game. That's GG right there. I'm gonna give him a GG. I'm gonna play the Cavalcade. Looks like he could do something, but he chose not to. So we're gonna go all out attack. He's gonna shock the Spitfire. Right on, dude. Gonna shock the Spitfire. Right on. So that was basically what I was thinking was gonna happen if that was his only way to stop me. Unfortunately, I still, let's see, he can block 2 damage. Yeah, I don't have enough to kill him now, which sucks. But, you know, might as well get my damage off that I can possibly destroy his tokens. And we'll see what we get the next turn. Right on. So I'll probably end up having to actually block some things this turn. Yeah. Which is cool because these are free blockers basically. Pass to attackers. He's going to choose one of these guys to not be able to block. So that's that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to resolve that. That's cool. Resolve. And resolve. That's gross. That's why I said the Krenko card is just huge. Now next turn it's going to create 5 of them, and it's just, yeah. It can be kind of OP, that's for sure. Let's see, that's 6, 8, yeah. So I have to block one of these. And I think I survive. Can't do math right now. Oh, I forgot to add first strike. That's good. Yeah, 1 health. So I think this game, I don't know that there's anything other than a Torbrand that could save me. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. Gotta love that Ember Hauler. So that just shows you how important Spitfire is. I could have probably played that better, but, you know, pretty much thought I had it secured. We'll go for one more, see how we do here. See if we can get one more win under the belt. It's a pretty quick deck. Mix so. Alright. And that looks kind of gross to me, but we'll keep it. Whatever. See how it goes. That Scorch out. Anything. Like, my biggest worry is that I need one more mana. That's not a big deal at all. There it is, right there. So, I'm gonna go ahead and Grim Initiate. We will attack with Scorch, deal 2 damage. We're in a position. I don't like to play Light Up the Stage before 3 mana, because if I get a Torbrand in that, I can't play it. So I'm not gonna play it that turn. I can always activate Spectacle, so I can shock. I can just deal 2 damage directly to him, shock, boom, you know. But it looks like he's not playing anything. Okay. That is the beauty of these slow moving decks. So this turn, Scorch Spitter out, I could activate Spectacle. Chandra is always good because you can activate her immediately. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just save her until next turn. I'll play Scorch Spitter. I will just straight up attack. He might have a flash creature because he's playing blue, but it really doesn't look like it. So yeah, it's just gonna let me do some free damage. Oh, scry to draw a card. Nice. That's cool. You can have that. You can definitely have that. Okay, so go to damage here. We're gonna light up the stage. I'm gonna Spectacle. We're gonna see what it gets. Ah, Cavalcade. Perfect. That is perfect. I'll play the Grim Initiate off of it right now, just because it saves me the mana. I'm hoping I get probably another mana next turn. We'll play Cavalcade and we'll deal like huge damage anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead, boom, do that. Oh, counterspell. Hate that. Hate counterspell. Okay, so that was a waste. Anyways, doesn't matter. We'll just deal 6 damage to him. He's down to 10. Alright, I'm gonna light up the stage again. Got a shock and a fervent champion. I can play. I can kill him next turn if he doesn't play a monster creature. Can definitely use both shocks to deal 4 damage to him, play that, and yeah, even with that, that's fine. I think we can still get him. We might be one off, but it'll be alright. Let's see, damage to any target, look at the top 2 cards, put one of them into your hand, other into graveyard. That's fine. He's gonna be down to at least 1 HP, so, and he has yet to play a creature. Oh yeah, right there. Let's see. So I will shock. I'll play Fervent Champion. Do another shock. Attack with all 4. Yeah, he'll have 1 HP left, which is fine. I can 10 Street Dodger. He can't block it if he plays a creature, unless it's a defender, which that's why that card's beautiful. I mean, there's not a whole lot the guy can do right now to beat us. If he had a board clear, maybe. Yeah, I'd be a little worried, but he's got that. Just use 2 mana. He's got 3 mana left. He's really trying to figure out what to do here. Okay, so basically, since he didn't kill Scorch Spitter, I can just straight up attack, but just in case, I'm gonna do that. He's gonna ionize. Boom, he's gonna do that. He's gonna deal damage. I'm gonna play this. I'm like covering all my bases right here. And good game. Yeah. Not too bad. That's like the one thing I think that the blue has always kind of been like a long game type of deck, and red's hard for blue to deal with in that regard. But especially with this, when I get Regenesis, turn up to 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's kind of cool. It's a 5 cost. It's kind of heavy, but green, mana ramp, gigantic. So let's go ahead and just do one more, just because. Just because. Having some fun right now. Definitely enjoying this deck. Lord Scorpius. I like the claw, you know. That is a horrible hand. I wish I could just play all that stuff without doing anything. So, oof. I'm gonna throw Torbrand back, unfortunately, but that's what we have to do sometimes. We have to get rid of the card that really helps the most. But that is how it is in Magic, right? La Rune Enforcer. Tap target creature with converted mana cost 2 or greater. Well, you can't be tapping my creatures, my friend, because that's just how it works. Let's see. I want to play Cavalcade, but I'm always afraid of it getting destroyed. So we'll just do that. I'm not going to attack. Not unless it's free. Scorch Spitter is my only creature I can play right now. I can light up the stage whenever I do get to attack, which is nice. But we're just going to hope that we can get Torbrand out. So, yeah, that guy is OP now. Tap target creature. Cool. Oof. He's really OP now. 3/8. That's like not getting past that thing. Good thing I don't need to. Yeah, you know, until the end of my next turn, so I might just pay one of these full cost. That way I get 2 extra cards. We'll see what happens. 2 mountains, of course. Which is, I mean, that's nothing to complain about, to be honest. I just don't. I need a Spitfire to get past this giant enforcer. If I have Spitfire, I can play Torbrand and Spitfire. We can combo those, and we can be huge. But with this enforcer in the way, it just doesn't really help. He's just gonna keep tapping my thing. If he would actually attack, that'd be nice. I'd be cool with that, but we're gonna play another one of these, hoping to get some more creatures. Another Scorch Spitter, that's huge. Go no attacks again. Right now it's like a stalemate. We're both just kind of seeing what we get. He doesn't want to attack because he doesn't want to take damage for some reason. But really, I mean, yeah, you'd be better off attacking. Let's see. I should have played 10 Street Dodger, so I could have just sacked it and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I'll just let him attack, deal 4 damage. It's not super huge to me. Another Torbrand, that is gigantic right now. So let's see here. Yeah, this is huge. I'm gonna play a Torbrand, and we're gonna swing for everything because it's gonna be gross. 6, 9, 12, 15. He's gonna block with 1, and good game, sir. That is just beautiful. And that's the power of Torbran right there. Boom. 3/1/1 creatures turned into 21 damage. Potentially more. Alright. So we're almost out of silver 3. That's excellent. Oh yeah, I got some rare wild cards. That's going to go right into the deck right there. Probably going to build into some more... I don't know. Let's take a look at it real quick. Might build another Torbran. I do need to build 2 more Chandras. Probably 2 more Fervent Champions. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. I feel like Chandra's probably one of the more important things to have. So, probably end up doing that. But, you know, for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you really like the way this deck plays as much as I do, because I think it's kick-ass. And until next time, peace.